Revelation 17. Yeah, 17. Yeah, because they was talking about those horns. And when you go into those horns, I believe, what was it? Those horns going to the England, right? England, from Rome, right? No. Three horns before the French,
because it was
the French, Spanish,
the British, Spanish, and French.
Right, British, Spanish, and French, which that's what America came out of. That's why I said that little horn that came up later, you know. Now we're going to go to Revelation 17. Where is it? It says
Revelation 17 and 11.
11, start 11. All right, start 11. What?
Revelations chapter 17 verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth.
Right, so that was what it's talking about. Let's read it again.
And the beast that was and is not.
That was Roman Empire and is not, because he's revealing future prophecy. Go ahead.
Even he is the eighth.
Yeah, now he's going to be manifest. Go ahead.
And is of the seven, and goeth into perdition.
Right.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
Right, in which that goes into the establishing of the European unions, or the economic European economic community. You know, which what that says, that was established in
1951.
All right.
1951.
1951? Okay, wow. Yeah. I don't know, I thought I wrote that down. Go ahead, I'll read that. Yeah, 1958.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings,
Yeah.
which have received no kingdom as yet,
Right,
but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
right. Go ahead.
These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
That's right. That the beast is the Roman Empire, all right, and the system, right? That system of the Roman Empire. The beast is the system. The image is the Roman Empire, all right. And now go ahead. That's it. Right. That's it. That's it on that. That's a point on that. So that's just showing you those three that plucked up was the Spanish, the French, and was the Spanish, the French, and the British. Like I keep forgetting about them, they the main ones. But yeah, and then America came out of those, and then those 10 horns, which those ones that they formed, they worshiped the beast and brought in that image, was the EU. All right. Now as today is the EU and the European Union and NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Can I mention something about the EU? The EU originally started off as 10 nations, but later on, other nations joined them, and then it became 28 nations. It's 27 now because you had Great Britain that exited the EU.
Right.
But it originally started off as 10 nations.
Yeah.
And it was basically a free trade agreement that all of these nations that are part of the European Union, they no longer need passports,
Right.
to go into each city, and neither would they be pretty much taxed for trading amongst each other.
Yeah, it's a union, you know. Go ahead and read that. You ain't gotta read it. Just get it.
This is
No picture.
the Treaty of Rome.
Because that's what they called it. That's 1958 when it's officialized.
1958.
1958. It was officialized in 1958. They called it the Treaty of Rome. That's why America. That's why the EU NATO system, they worship the beast. All right.
The Treaty of Rome officially, the treaty established the European Economic Community, TEEC, is an international agreement that led to the founding of the European Economic Community, EEC. That's what it was originally called. Basically, the
ECC, Economic Community.
On 1st June 1958, it was signed on 25th March 1957 by Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands,
major, minor.
All of those European nations.
and West Germany.
Yeah, the former conglomerate. That's why you go into Revelations 13. They have power to worship that beast. You know, to bring back the image of that beast. All right, so
Right, because the deadly wound that they was down for 1,000 years, and what happened, basically, they came back into power around the time when Cesare Borgia and his father came into power when they got the papacy. So that's when they came back. That deadly wound was healed. Most High started letting these devils release back into the earth and start spewing their madness because it was time, because it's short. Right, his time is short. So he had to get him in here so we could get this thing done. You know, for the last 500 years, this devil's been running rampant, and he's been holding his old earth in his clutches for this whole time to make prophecy to have the prophecy be fulfilled. So that's what the Most High is bringing forth. But that's why this devil is out here right now. You wonder why he's out here, because the Most High is tired. He's ready. You know, he's ready to get this shit over with. You know.
right. So.
And the holy men knew about this way back when. You know.
Right now.
The disciples, you know, the prophets, they knew about it. They knew that this place would be established. They knew that it would be established as the beast. They knew that the 10 horns would be established. You know, they knew about it. But the fact that the rest of the people, the average person, they didn't know about this devil, that this man was set up to be the devil, and what he was supposed to do in future prophecy. That's the reason why he's known in the Bible as the mystery of iniquity.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 8.
This scripture what the brother was speaking on. This is he said the holy men knew about this. This is Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, and that we through patience comfort of the scriptures might have hope." So that's what the holy men understood. They understood, but this we knew was the end result of this whole matter. That we knew Esau was going to jump back into the power seat. And then at the end, he was going to be out of the power seat. We knew it, but we knew it had to be a certain time that when the prophets knew that the certain time it had to go down so we could get the kingdom. Because the Most High doesn't lie. What he writes, that's why it says written aforetime for our learning. So we learned, the holy men learned this thing, and now it's coming to fruition at this point. And the prophecy.
Yeah, so
that's it.
These scriptures were written for our sake, because you know it was written that the holy prophets were standing their lot in the end of days.
Right.
You know, the Most High told Daniel standing their lot until the end come. You know, because the holy prophets are back here now. So these scriptures was written for them, so that when they would come back, and the Most High would bring them back into the understanding that they're the prophets that are set up, that they will prophesy about this.
Right, now bring out that Daniel 7 and 8.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horn, plucked up by the roots. And behold, and this horn were eyes like the eyes of man,
Right.
and a mouth speaking great things.
Yeah, now, like we already mentioned, that was America. Like America always boasts and said, America's military is the best. You know what I'm saying? Who can take us down? You know, they said America is where you come. It's the melting pot. You know what I'm saying? The place where you can come and live your dreams, American dream. Because that's what it is. It's read that last part again.
And behold, in this horn were eyes like eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
Yeah, give me Revelations 13 and 15. Because he's speaking great things, you know what I'm saying? He always talks about what they're going to do, their plans for 2027, you know what I'm saying? Speaking great things, and the people actually believe in what this cracker be saying, man. Go ahead,
This is Revelations 13 and 15.
Oh yeah, go to 5. You're right, yeah.
5.
This is Revelations 13 and 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
Right, that's till he fulfill till he fulfill this iniquity. You know, the Lord said he could speak blasphemies against the mouth speaking Greek things, speaking blasphemies, you know what I'm saying, for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Can I make a point on that? And that time that was given was 350 years. Because from the time that when you go into the book of Obadiah, it says, once thou set thy nest amongst the stars, then when I bring thee down. We went into slavery slavery began for the Negroes in 1619. From 1619 all the way up until 1969, that's when America put its satellite in the heavens. That's when they exalted themselves, you know, as an eagle. So that's when the Most High began to bring this place down. Also, that's when a man named Abba Bivens began to prophesy and to wake up the nation of Israel to who they are, according to the Bible. Proven without a reasonable doubt that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites.
Right. Now,
you know,
verse 6 again.
So from that time, from 1969 on upward, that's when America has been, and not just America, NATO and the EU. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization and the European Union, that's when they begin to downfall. That's when this peace began to go down.
Right. Read verse 6 again.
It says, this is Revelations 13 and 6. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
And how did he do that? You said blaspheme his name. They started saying, basically this is the right Hebrew. The word of the Lord's name is Hashem or Yahuwah or Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? When the ancient Hebrew doesn't have any vowels in it, so how could it be that? If you actually go back and do your research, it can't be Yahweh or Yeshua. Those is vowels in that. The Hebrews only had 22 consonants, no vowels. So how could they have any vowels in the Hebrew, right? That's how they lied about that, speaking, mouth speaking great lies, you know. Go ahead, continue. Then they said about the tabernacle, read that.
Yeah, it said, and to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
Right. Who is the Lord's tabernacle? The scripture said that he said they blaspheme his tabernacle as well. The Lord's tabernacle is his people. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that today are so-called following behind their oppressor. You know what I'm saying? So, and he made us basically believe we were nothing through those great lies that he spoke. You know, all right. And it says, and them that dwelt in heaven, which is meaning us. You know what I'm saying? We are the stars of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Al.
In Yahushua, because they changed his image into a devil.
Right, kind of.
But and then the so-called white man began to portray into the world that he's God. This is 1 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, that the day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above that is called God, or that is worship, so that he is as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God."
Right, and ain't that what the so-called white man does? Every image that he puts up, it's got to be a white image. When he put a damn kid on a cereal box, gotta be white. Batman gotta be white. Spider-Man gotta be white. All the motherfucking heroes that are sweet abilities are white people. They exalting themselves, you know. Then you come behind it. You gotta be the sidekick, Falcon. You gotta be Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Right. You gotta be Brody. You know what I'm saying? War Machine, slug that.
And that's
You know, they get shot out the sky and shit. You know, what type of shit is that? Go ahead.
This is
And then in some of those lies, he told our women they could dress like whores and show their ass cheeks off. You said that's okay.
Them bitches
you know?
gonna wait for that day.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 9.